There are a lot of online homeschooling programs out there, but I bet you haven't heard of them all. There's even a brand new program that I'll get into a little bit later in the video. So let's take a look at 6 online homeschooling programs that you probably haven't heard of and decide whether they're worth including in your homeschool curriculum. First up, an online homeschooling program that I bet you haven't heard of called DiscoveryK12.com. Or maybe you have heard of it, but passed it over because of how simple and kind of unimpressive the website is. But before you cross it off your list completely, remember this: it's free. And unlike another very popular free online homeschooling program that many people know and love, this one is secular. So if that appeals to you, this could be the one. And they just completed their update of the curriculum for the 2023-24 school year. Discovery K-12 is a completely free online homeschooling program for kids from pre-K through 12th grade. They offer a complete online curriculum in language arts and reading, math, literature, history, science, and more, at absolutely no cost. There is one catch, however. If you want access to a parent account that provides test results, scope and sequence of the curriculum, transcripts, and more, you'll have to pay for it. It costs $99 a year, which does come out to less than $10 a month. So it's really not terrible, although they do want the entire $99 up front. If you don't want to pay for that, you can absolutely still use this curriculum for free. It's very simple to get started and set up. Just create a free student account, pick your grade level, and you're ready to go. The curriculum is set up for you with assignments for a full school year. They do have their own school calendar, but you can do the lessons on any day, on any schedule. You don't have to just go by their calendar. I mean, that's what I love about homeschooling, is not being tied to someone else's schedule. While this program isn't fully customizable the way some of the other online homeschooling programs are, the benefit is that it's really simple to use. Your child just clicks on their daily assignments and then completes them at their own pace. If you don't sign up for the parent account, then there won't be any record keeping, so it will be up to you to make sure that your child completes their assignments. But if you don't really need that reporting, why spend the money? The curriculum is complete and thorough and non-common core. So you may find that this is just the right homeschooling program for your family. Next up, Abeka Academy. And I'm not saying that you haven't heard of Abeka. I know it's a very popular homeschooling program. But what I'm talking about here is their video homeschool program, Abeka Academy. And I'll admit it's not exactly an online homeschooling program because the work is done offline, but they have video lessons online for the entire program, so it's kind of like an online virtual school. You still need to buy the textbooks and other materials, but you don't need to actually teach the lessons. Now, knowing that Abeka is an intensive curriculum, you can expect that Abeka Academy isn't going to be much different. For your kids anyway. It's still going to be time-consuming and intensive. But with the video option, you get the freedom of someone else teaching your child the lessons. You can, of course, still be just as involved and available to help out when needed, but you will have a lot more freedom in your day than you would if you decided to teach the Abeka curriculum yourself. Abeka Academy offers a completely free 1-week trial, which is actually 25 hours of free streaming. So you may get more than a week out of it, and you do not need to provide your credit card information. If you decide this program is the right one, you have a few options. You can choose video only or video plus books. Just remember, you do still need the books. The video only option is more just for families who already happen to have the books, or can get them from a friend, or are planning to buy them used. You also have the option of the accredited or the non-accredited version of the program. This is a wonderful, complete Christian curriculum from preschool through 12th grade. Many of the best programs out there do happen to be Christian. My family is Catholic, so the Christian curriculums don't bother us. My oldest daughter actually just made her first communion this past weekend. It was a really special day that she had been preparing a long time for. That's her there. But anyway, since we're Catholic, I don't really care either way if a curriculum is Christian or not. If they want to mention God in the Bible, fine. If not, that's okay too. But I know a lot of you are looking for something secular, so this program would not be for you. If you're interested in Abeka Academy, I encourage you to check out my full video on it because it is way too much to fit in this video. I left the link for you below in the description. Okay, if I could make a bet with you, I'd really be willing to bet that you have not heard of Study.com's homeschooling program. And that's why I'm sharing it with you here, because it is a really great program. They offer a complete homeschool curriculum for kids from 3rd grade through 12th grade. They have a lot of different course offerings, including test prep, AP, and even courses to earn college credits, which is something that is really important for high school kids. Study.com is for more than just homeschooling, which is why I'm willing to bet that even if you've heard of Study.com, you might not have been aware of their homeschooling program. While they do offer a ton of different courses that are not necessarily marketed to homeschoolers, they do have an actual designated homeschooling program. I do have a full video on my channel that explains the Study.com homeschooling program in much more detail, so be sure to check it out. I left that link below too. Lots of links coming your way. Study.com has several different pricing options depending on what your needs are. The basic edition is only $29.99 a month. The homeschool edition, which includes access to the AP and CLEP courses as well as automatic grading, is $59.99 a month. Their College Accelerator program is a bit more pricey at $199.99 a month. You can save 30% off of your first 3 months of Study.com if you use my code TTTStudy or using the link that is buried below with all the other links in the description. Study.com is very easy to set up, and you can customize the courses based on your child's individual needs. All the pricing levels include a free parent account where you can track your child's progress. And one thing that really sets Study.com apart is their expert answers feature, where your child can send a question to an expert and receive an answer within hours. So that's pretty neat. Okay, so have you ever heard of Schoolhouseteachers.com? I hadn't either until recently, but it's another online homeschooling program that you can use for your child's entire curriculum from preschool through 12th grade. They have several different pricing options, but the most affordable is only $22.97 a month for pre-K through 8th grade courses. If you want access to the high school courses, you can get that for $29.97 a month. You can, of course, save a little bit of money by choosing the quarterly or yearly options. Schoolhouseteachers.com offers more than 400 courses in language arts, music, math, science, foreign language, and more in a self-paced curriculum with no additional textbooks needed. And it's one price for your entire family, which is a pretty nice benefit. They have a schedule builder, so you can make a separate schedule for each of your children, and you can download and print the lesson plans for each course. Unlike some of the other online homeschooling programs, you will be a little bit more actively involved in this one, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. You will be teaching some of the lessons and doing the grading yourself, but the materials are all available online, including many streaming videos. They also have a Facebook community group, which can be really helpful if you're just getting started with this program. They also have live chat available Monday through Friday. Like many of the other online homeschooling programs, this one is a Christian one. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? That's up to you to decide. Remember in the beginning of the video I mentioned that there was a brand new online homeschooling program? This one is from the creators of ABC Mouse and Adventure Academy, and it's called Homeschool Plus. This is a very new online homeschooling program that is specifically designed for kids from preschool through 2nd grade. Its main focus is teaching math and reading in a fun and interactive way. But they do offer some additional courses in science, art, and social studies. The program costs $39.99 a month with the option to cancel at any time, or $375 for the full year, which will save you 20%. Right now, they are offering a 10-day free trial, and I have the link for you in the description below if you can find it with all the other links. What I like about this program is that it is very similar to ABC Mouse, but without a lot of the playing around that ABC Mouse allows. If your child is already familiar with and loves ABC Mouse, and you're planning on homeschooling them and using an online homeschooling program, then Homeschool Plus really is the logical next step. This program is really nice and high quality and very engaging for the younger kids. They make it really easy for parents to set it up and track progress. You decide which days of the week your child should work on which subjects and how much time they should spend on math and reading. If you want an online homeschooling program for your younger children that really knows how to make learning engaging and fun, then this one is for you. I do have a full video on my channel of Homeschool Plus, and I've left that link below in the description for you too. And now, before we get to the last online homeschooling program on the list, I want to mention another resource for homeschooling that I bet you haven't heard of, the Teacher Club Card from Creative Fabrica. For just $2.99 a year, you get access to over 14,000 printables created by teachers that you can use in your homeschool. $2.99 a year is basically free, so why not take advantage and add some of these neat printable resources into your homeschool curriculum? And if you need the link for this, you guessed it, it's somewhere down in the description below. Okay, so now for the last online homeschooling program on the list, BJU Press. BJU Press is another homeschooling program that is already used in many families as a full parent-led homeschooling curriculum for all the grades and subjects you would expect. But did you know they offer a video homeschool program similar to the Abeka Academy video homeschooling program? Well, I didn't know it either, but they do. Their homeschooling program can be found on the website bjuhomeschool.com. Maybe I left that link in the description, maybe I didn't. It's pretty simple to explain, especially if you've seen my recent video on Abeka Academy. They offer an online or DVD option, and you can buy the program either with or without the textbooks included. But just like with Abeka, you will still need the textbooks. The video-only option is really just for families who already happen to have the books. Some of the material is done and graded online, and some of it is done offline and graded by the parents. The course offerings cover 180 days of lessons and a complete curriculum that should satisfy all the homeschooling requirements you need no matter what state you live in. This program is definitely not cheap. For instance, their full second grade program with textbooks is $1,049. But they do offer a payment plan so you can spread those payments out over 10 months. Just like Abeka and many of the other online homeschooling programs, this is a Christian curriculum. If that isn't a fit for your family, obviously don't choose this one. But if you are looking for a Christian homeschooling program, this is a good choice. So there you have it, 6 online homeschooling programs that you probably haven't heard of, although now you've heard of them. So let me tell you my favorites from the list. For younger kids, I definitely go with Homeschool Plus. It's fun and interactive and set up in a way that is engaging for little kids, especially if they're used to learning apps such as ABC Mouse. It's simple to set up and everything is done entirely online. For a secular program for older kids, I definitely go with study.com. I really like that you can get access to all those AP courses that your child would have if they were in school, as well as the opportunity to start earning college credits. The program is simple to use, engaging, and affordable. And if you're set on a Christian curriculum, I'd go with Abeka Academy. You already know that Abeka is a trusted curriculum, and its only drawback is that it can be a lot for the parents to plan and teach it. So with Abeka Academy, you have the exact same curriculum without the burden of having to teach it yourself. And while the video lessons are a bit old-fashioned, if your kids don't mind, I don't either. Click the video on your screen now for another homeschool review video. Thank you so much for watching.